What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing video. And today we got your boy Devin Haney talking to Bradley Martin. I know this interview is old, but I thought this was a pretty interesting segment of the interview. And it's basically Devin Haney talking about whether or not boxers should have secks before the fight or not. I know everybody has varying opinions about it. I got my own. We're going to go ahead and see what Devin Haney and them have to say in just a second. Let's go.
So sex-wise, I do like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before a fight.
Nothing.
I used to do 8 weeks. A lot of my fights, like majority of my fights, I used to do 8 weeks, no sex, nothing, right? And it got to the point to where I would like
8 weeks is super old school. That's back when Muhammad Ali was talking about some. I'll do it for 8 weeks and you ain't gonna get no liquor skeet. I don't know. So you know how Muhammad Ali be rhyming and all that. But 8 weeks is a long time. I think that when he was doing 8 weeks, that probably was back when he wasn't really getting no girls. He didn't have no name because Devin Haney started his pro career very, very, very young. I think he was like 16, 17 maybe. So that is pretty young. And he was relatively unknown at the time, fighting folks in Mexico. So, yeah, he probably was doing a involuntary 8 weeks. But, yeah, man, I don't know about 8 weeks. What do you guys think? Let's keep going.
it would get close to my fights, and then I would like have like a wet dream or something like that, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah. So like, but then I realized I talked to somebody about it, like somebody like he's like a doctor, and he was like when your body like fills up with like too much testosterone, it like finds a way to like release.
Yeah.
So around that time, I was like, my shit was just releasing like right before my fights. Like one day I had it like day before my fight. One day I had it the day of the fight.
Wait, you
like a wet dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it got to where like I know like the sweet spot of like how far to do it.
Yeah.
And when. Yeah. But I used to be like sick about that shit. Like, bro, 8 weeks. Like I wouldn't even be around.
Who got you into that at first?
Bro, that's like an old rule of boxing. Like,
yeah.
You know, like just an old thing. Like, oh, you need to do 8 weeks, no sex, no nothing, da 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 da. And then like I've done it, and it has been successful, and I've had good results from it. But then it got to the point to where I don't know, just as I got older, my body just couldn't hold on to it or something. And
yeah. But you believe that is helpful.
Yeah. Not necessarily so like helpful with just performance. I just think like just mental, like just mentally, just not even like.
Also like
when it starts getting closer to the fight, I don't even care about sex. I don't care about like females. I don't care about none of that.
that sort of clarity is
like you just.
I agree with Devin 100%. I don't think that it actually affects performance, but I do think it's a very mental thing. I think it's kind of like it makes you feel like weak or soft or something like that when you get done. It's just kind of got your focus on just the wrong thing for me. And I'm one of them kind of guys where I don't want to be took out of that focus. I want to, constantly be on kind of put that pain on you mode. Like I want to be in kill mode. I can't be in kill mode if some girl tells me, what you gonna do? You gonna do that? It's like, I don't know. I just don't want to do that. I once had a friend who, before he fought, he said, man, I just had to do it, man. She was just like, man, she pulled up and she had showed it to me. And I had to do it. And he was fighting all slow and stuff. He got the job done, but he was fighting all slow. So, I just don't really recommend it. And he said that it definitely messed with his mind a little bit. So, I don't really recommend doing it the same day. Everybody else is different, though. So, that's up to you, I would say. I think that I wouldn't do it, though. Let's go.
Like, lock all the way in. So, yeah.
Damn. That's so crazy.
But some people, it's boxers at the top of the game that have sex the day before their fights. Like, every fight. So it just everybody to each his own. Everybody got to find what just works for them.
Yeah.
I wonder who some of those fighters are that he's talking about be busting the day of. I think somebody like Gervonta Davis would be that kind of guy because he says he likes to keep it like like it's an everyday thing when he's in the back in the locker room. He been done bust an hour before the whole fight. You never know. That's too much risk right there. That's crazy. That means you just unfocused. But I would say Gervonta Davis is probably one of them guys. I don't know, man. Maybe Canelo, because his performances ain't been hitting right now lately. So who knows what Canelo been on, man. He been on that silk sheets. Conor McGregor, definitely could see him up here running through somebody before the fight. I don't know. You go ahead and name some people that you think down in the comments below. Personally, for me, I think the sweet spot for that whole abstinence thing, I say about 2 weeks is cool. If you want to do 4 weeks, that's up to you. I think 4 weeks is a little extra. I tried 4 weeks before, and it felt like when I finally got back to it, I felt like my balls like yeah. I felt like my balls was about to break, like they ruptured or something. So I don't really agree with that. I think 2 weeks is just right. And like Devin also said earlier in this video, he said, you know, during the training, you're not going to really be focused on that anyway. You're not even going to want to do that. If you're training correctly and you're showing up to the gym every day, you're not going to feel the need to go in there and do that. You're going to be focused. You're going to be tired. All you're going to be worried about is getting the right nutrients in your body, getting the right recovery, making sure that you're getting the right sparring partners and training each day, and then you're ready to go in there and take care of business. Yeah, man. But that's just my thoughts on it. What are your normal habits before the fight if you've ever fought before? If you were somebody who's never fought, what would you go with? Let me know down in the comments below. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.